go.
Hey, Plant.
I might join the Lethal Company session because I got a keypad with me, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to set this thing up.
I have no idea how we're going to be able to get everybody to play because we're not using any mods because the mod manager for it's not that great. So we can only have 4 people playing.
Yeah. One thing for sure. Plus, I don't want to download a million mods just so that way we can have an experience. I'd rather save that for Rivals, honestly.
Of course you would.
I don't want my frickin' PC nor Steam Deck to explode.
Kaboom!
So yeah, anyways, though, I was checking out some of the bets that's been going on recently. That debate's gonna happen soon.
Keep in mind, Plant, keep in mind, Rock's streaming.
Oh, my bad, Rock.
Eh, don't worry. The only thing that you should be debating right now, though, is your taxes.
Eh, fair enough.
You don't want the IRS coming after you, but at the same time, you should really tell them, hey, stop stealing our money. What is this even going to? A bunch of pointless construction on the freeways? Seriously, you keep tearing them up every single summer, and it takes an eternity for them to get done, and then by the next year, you've torn it up again.
Yeah, that sounds like Canada, honestly.
Canada? This is the U.S.
So Canada has that same problem. It only sits like a convenience store.
No, I've never been to Canada.
Anyways, on a more positive note, I was at that same antique store where I found that 100-year-old map book. Turns out that we found possibly a rare painting. Only 100 were made. And we're planning on getting it tomorrow. I'm gonna have that shit hung up in my room.
Watch it be a bootleg.
No, it's not a bootleg. I actually inspected closely. It's not a bootleg, right? That's not a bootleg.
When I say bootleg, I mean what if it's a forgery?
Left button.
Oh, shoot.
So I know it's not a bootleg because it has the because my mother told me that it had the number authentication on it. It says
That can
45 out of 100.
Actually, Playboy, that can be forged.
I don't know. Do you think it's forged, Mom? No.
You're gonna want to get someone. You probably want an actual professional to actually appraise it.
It's not from a real famous artist, but what we do know for sure is that by looking at the age of it or whatnot, if it was forged, then what do you say? It's an older painting, so it's an older painting, so it is kind of hard to fake. It is kind of hard to fake an older painting, especially since in that same antique store we found possibly a really old map book, which is from the 1920s, by the way. So I doubt, if anything, that painting's forged.
Playboy, it doesn't matter how old it is, you can still forge something.
Yeah, I know. I know, but we've looked everywhere about the person's name, and it's not been track record. So I don't think you can forge something like that.
No, you can. I'm just saying, you want someone who actually has experience in that field to actually properly appraise it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how skilled people are at making forgeries.
Yeah.
Heck, why do you think? Heck, why do you think there's so many problems with people forging $100 bills? Despite the countermeasures that they put in place to try and prevent counterfeiting, people have found ways to counterfeit it anyway.
No, I do know a person actually that could help me out.
Oh dear, why is this taking long? Oh dear, someone's having connection problems.
I do know someone, one of my friends. Yes,
someone is going to be lagging. I can feel it.
Yeah. I just know too many people. I just know too many people. But I do know a person. Which is, by the way, one of my other friends who he like inspects art or something. He was the same guy that wanted to do the intro for my channel, but he couldn't do it. He knows a thing or two about forged arting or something. As a matter of fact, I recently just talked to him before we were talking about this, and I asked him a question if he knows if this is forged or not. He told me to go back there tomorrow and get a picture of it. So that way you can take a nice look at it.
Wouldn't it be easier to appraise it if you're there in person?
No, because he like lives in Southeast Asia.
You're not going to be able to properly appraise a painting by taking a picture of it.
My phone's got really high quality. It has really high quality.
That doesn't matter, Flamboy. You're not going to get a feel for the material and whatnot.
It's on a frame. It's also on a frame, so it's best not to fuck around with that.
Well, if you end up buying a forgery, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just saying you should really have a professional take a look at it.
Yeah.
Because your friends, don't get me wrong, no offense, but it doesn't seem like any of them have any actual authenticity when it comes to verifying if something is forged or not.
So let me see what's going on here. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah, this is sailing wrong.
Yeah, didn't they vastly improve this from Splatoon 2?
Splatoon 2 was the game where it showed up, boy. This is Splatoon 3.
I know.
You asked if they vastly improved it in Splatoon 2.
Oh fuck, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Whoopsie daisies, I'm guessing my mind's been fucked.
I guess they did vastly improve it in Splatoon 3, while also simultaneously adding in some things that make it even more of a headache.
Oh god, what
They added in new Salmonid boss types.
Oh god.
And that's on top of the ones that were already present.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
no,
I
the
actually found.
and no, the Goldie is not one of the new ones. That was in Splatoon 2 as well.
Yeah. So I might have actually found some lost media today, actually.
There's not much loss at all.
Pretty lost, actually. It was only a snippet of it. I know it was discovered around a year ago.
Whoa.
But it resurfaced later. So when one of one of my friends said was that in disaster transport early years, which was a ride at Cedar Point. I don't know if you know what that ride is, but
I've heard of it.
yeah.
Though if you really want to search for a piece of lost media, you could probably help join in the search for under Slamfest '99 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think about yeah. So one of my friends found a snippet of the ride audio, which previously, before when disaster transports, like everything started to deteriorate. At one point, you were able to walk through an area what appeared to be an airport, like kind of like how you see like an airport.
Oh yeah, I got the roller, and it's a gimmick wave.
Boy!
If this is glowflies, we are gonna be feasting.
Oh, but what is the gimmick wave?
I know, it's just mothership. That's not bad, though. You can still get a good amount of eggs here. It's just that the roller would be very useful for glowflies. Easily the most difficult of the salmon, and of the salmon ring gimmick waves.
So I'm guessing the gimmick waves is just a wave, but it has like...
There's special attributes to it, and they all take place at night. Whereas the others take place at dusk.
So I was going to mention though was that during the search for the audio clips, one of my friends found a snippet of the of a ride up. So how do I put it? Ride, but disaster transport at its early years, you were able to walk through a airport, like kind of like a waiting area, if you know what I mean, before you go to control. And while you were waiting in there, you would hear like this futuristic sci-fi-like music. And every once in a while, a voice will appear indicating like an aircraft landed or something. And about a year or two ago, I think, there was a snippet of it that had been found. And the quality seems to be in perfect condition. I've also heard from was that Cedar Point still has it in their archive. But that's why I'm hoping that when it gets the kill out this year, I want to see if I can ask to see if they can digitalize it and maybe like upload it or something. So so people can listen to it.
Oh boy. Extra wave.
Yeah.
Boys are back in town. We gotta triumvirate. Oh.
Dorian!
Oh, great. 3 of us ended up with stringers, and I'm the only one that ended up with anything that I actually considered useful. Oh yeah! That's how you do it, baby.
Are you playing Smash Flash, Steve?
No, Smash Crusade.
Oh.
The newest build.
Yeah!
This is 0.9.5.
Woo! Whoa. Oh yeah, baby!
Okay, I can see where the frickin' drive of Daniel mod got inspiration.
Get that to him. Uh-oh. Whoa.
How about I show you some of the Crusade exclusive characters? Now, I don't have all of them unlocked, but have a look. Yeah, there's still 5 characters I need to unlock.
4 boros down!
I guess I
Let me show you some of the settings, some of the control options. You can't play this with a controller.
Oh, I like it.
They're going down to you down! Where's the Kuzuna? Ow. Oh,
And you can choose between Brawl and Crusade style air dodge.
God darn it.
Now I assume this game has online.
I couldn't see where the Kozuna was. I only got 27 bronze for that. I'm gonna kill 2 king salmonids out of 3.
I don't know how Crusades Online actually works. I've never tried it.
I'm guessing there should be tutorial online.
But you said Project M has online? Or whatever?
Yes, correct. Yes, Project M does have online. Yeah. Yeah, they implemented it. I actually remember playing Project M as like one of my first Class Fighters actually because again, a guy, one of my friends I used to hang out with had a modded Wii, and his brother used to play, I think he used to play like Melee and Project M quite a lot. So, from what I heard from him, he exclusively plays like Melee now, but it's like he used to play a shit ton of M or something. I think the character he used to main was like Fox or Meta Knight.
Too bad he didn't make and he didn't play Brawl Minus.
What is Brawl Minus again?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say Project M wasn't the only prolific mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. There was another one called Brawl Plus. Brawl Plus was a mod that aimed to try and balance every single character to the point where everybody was viable. Brawl Minus, on the other hand, it was the antithesis to this. Instead of making every single character super balanced, every single character is now super broken. Which, ironically, ends up causing everything to be balanced again. But there is some ridiculous stuff in Brawl Minus. One of which is the Brawl Minus version of Ganondorf's Warlock Clash.
This is just insta-kill.
You could say that. I mean, it certainly feels like it does.
As far as I also remember, Rock, there was actually 2 other things that I heard from that were found from Disaster Transport. Those being 2 old posters that would like glow in the dark or something. As far as I remember the rest of the posters, I don't know where the park keeps them, but I hope they do put them up for auction one day.
Or are you planning on spending like $5 million for one?
Damn well, you're right. Damn straight.
I mean, it'd be far better than spending $20 every week on water.
I would rather, like, because
at least you'd be owning a piece of history.
Yeah. Because at least, like Disaster Transport, I would even say the ride would still be operating today if they put the time and effort to maintaining it and whatnot. The park just didn't. I feel like that's what caused the ride's downfall was that they just didn't bother to fix it. Instead, they were just easy about it. If I was owner of that time, I would have kept that thing around because honestly, though, having a Space Mountain on the East Coast would be pretty damn cool. I think it's such... I would even say that was that, like, yeah, sure, the ride was cheesy from what I've heard, but I feel like if the park had time to refurbish it, it could have been a really fun dark ride. But instead, I feel like that's what the problem with Super 20 is right now, Rock, is that they don't have a dark ride. That's the biggest gap with this lineup. It's kind of a shame. shame I never rode in prime years. I kind of maybe have these vivid memories.
Yep, they put in Dante.
Oh, it's a gimmick wave. What's it gonna be? Blowflies! Oh, crud, none of us have the roller. But at least we have variety. Well, it's not a total loss.
Oh, you're getting surrounded!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, crud.
Got you now!
Ooh. Too close for comfort! Too close for comfort! I got ya! Yeah. Oh. Wow. No.
Wow, Dante has straight up combos planned. Look at this.
Oh my god.
56 over 32.
Jesus.
Have some!
Oh, hey, Jum, why don't you join us? It'd probably be more entertaining than just sticking around in the chat.
Hey!
I didn't say you had to join in on the action. You could just be a spectator.
Plant? Is this wave dashing?
I don't remember my wave dash being like that.
Now we're getting rained on.
In your face!
Oh! I'm out of ink. Ow.
Oh my god! Dante can kill early!
No.
I think I know what'll get. I think I know what'll get Jum in here. Hey, Jum, Star's gonna be in here later. Why don't you beat him to the punch? True fact, by the way.
Jim just sets up like a meerkat.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's it coming from? This way. Oh boy, we got a big shot. Oh, of course I went to the other side. Hey, get up! Yeah! Heck yeah! By the way, the starting quota that we ended up getting at the start of the event was 700 million golden eggs. This goal was achieved in less than 24 hours. And the second goal, 800 million, was reached about an hour or two ago. Boy, the game's slowing down because of all the action!
By the way, as it turns out, apparently to play Smash Crusade, need to have something called Hamachi. I have no idea.
See. You've had it before.
Oh, I have?
Yeah. In fact, you said you used it before.
I'm trying to remember for what purpose.
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
It's a piece of software that allows you to create a dedicated... that allows you to create an open IP. In fact, it's what a lot of people used for Gary's mod back in the day. Before they added peer-to-peer. A similar piece of software was known as Tumble, which is what WePlay ended up using for a long time. Now, Hamachi has its limitations. It only allows a maximum of 5 people if you have the free version.
And for Smash Crusade, that wouldn't really be a problem.
Yeah, but for other games it is. Oh boy, the game is really chugging right now. Oh no, 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 no. Run, I'm getting sandwiched! Stay alive! Yes! Final wave cleared. Oh, phew. So how have you been, Jum? If you're still there. Is this thing even working?
Unlocked, but have a look.
the halfway point. Executive VP 500. A gimmick wave right off the bat? Oh boy. Yes! Yeah, baby! Glowfly and the Briscoe roller with glowflies is perfect. Yeah, this thing is so busted in its mode. And I say that right as I die. Though, to be fair, I got surrounded. I gotta get up! Yeah, you better run, you cowards! Gun is now silent. I wonder if he's driving. Yeah! Oh, I got bitten. No. 57/30. Oh, the plant boy ran away. There's so many eggs here!
Chuck got me. I have not been getting high tired.
targeted by 3 moths at once. How's that fair? I got insanity. Oh, finally we get high tide. Rid of these things. And that was way too close for comfort. Two rollers, one blaster, one stab. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a gimmick wave. Fuck. High tide. Oh, yeah. Triumvirate is ready on my end. Let's hope we can properly kill it this time. Assuming everyone else has Oh, big shot. Sheesh, this game is spamming Salmonids. Boy. Oh. Uh-oh. Someone ended up disconnecting. Oh, this isn't good. Ah, slamming got in the way. This one, Chief. One disconnect is all it takes and you're punk. Ah. How the heck did I get you off? Never mind. I hate disconnects in Salmon Run because they screw you over. Sure, the game tries to accommodate for one less player, but it doesn't do a good job at it. That disconnect hurt us. Starting out with a gimmick wave. Yeah, so those campers I lost mentioned. Uh-oh. So many mods. Trying to make my way over to you. It's not easy. So much crap in the way. Boy. Hey. Hey, if you haven't used your specials yet, you better do it now. You okay, T? T?
Yeah?
You okay? Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Doing an awful lot of sighing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're exhaling a lot.
Alright, let's try this again.
are there so many... why are there so many fly fish? This is absurd. No! Oh! Ho, 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 ho. That bomb toss saved us. It didn't revive anybody, but due to the fact that the game waits for the bomb to go off, and it was just long enough for the timer to reach 0 before it went off, it didn't count as a loss. Oh, that is cutting it way too close, though. I thought for sure we had lost. Steel that's what got me? Oh boy. Oh boy. You missed! Try to get you, Magus. Oh, wow. Made it to wave 3.
Who's there?
It's the Jum Bucket.
I might change my name just for that.
Well, that's like Categoras once asked. What the heck is jumming?
I don't know.
I know what it is. Let me tell you about it.
No!
No!
Eat fruit.
How do I lose weight? Eat fruit! How do I gain weight? Eat fruit! Ooga booga!
How are you, Jum?
How do we That's not my problem. Snap's phone. I mean, to be fair, Ooga Ooga would reply like that. This is a tasty burger. I'm gonna die! No! No, 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 no. Boy.
Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi Man.
Have you ever heard of Pepsi Woman?
I was just about to say they should bring back Pepsi Man, but knowing today's day and age, that's probably what they'd do.
I mean, Pepsi Woman was a real thing.
Oh.
And you want to know what they ended up using her for, and the only time they ever used her?
Do I want to know?
It was to advertise the short-lived Pepsi Twist.
Oh.
You know, where they gave it a lemon flavor. I'm not kidding. That was the one and only time they ever used Pepsi Woman, and it was for a short-lived Pepsi product that only lasted a handful of years.
It was a lemon. I don't know if I'd like that. No.
Well, it wasn't entirely lemon flavor. It was Pepsi, but with a lemon flavor added to it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like instead of
have
cherry Pepsi, it's like lemon Pepsi. Yeah.
Like, have you ever tried cherry Pepsi? Same concept.
Yeah. No, trust me. Every time I go to Stargate in the house, that's all he has. I would complain. I would complain about it because it's gross. But when someone offers you free soda, you don't complain. You shut the fuck up and drink it.
Interestingly, Pepsi actually did a limited edition, did 2 limited edition flavors earlier this year that were also the same concept. One of which was one that didn't sell very well, called Pepsi Peach, or Pepsi with Peach. And the other, which I actually really enjoyed. Pepsi
You did say
Pepsi with
okay,
lime.
you did say Pepsi Peach, right? Because you cut off and I heard something else.
I think I know what he heard.
Yeah.
Alright, well, type it out in the group, and in the stream chat. Not my stream chat, the
Get rid of the CH.
general.
Yeah, John, why don't you tell the class what you think you said? I probably have a good idea.
It's the letter right before cool. But yeah, I said Pepsi with peach, or Pepsi peach.
That doesn't sound too bad, actually.
It didn't sell as well as Pepsi with lime, and I just don't like peach in general.
So you're more of a Daisy kind of person?
Yeah.
Hi.
The only reason why I feel why it didn't sell well, at least in my honest opinion, is because I saw tons of it on the shelf, whereas Pepsi with lime ended up being out of stock real quick.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah, that's usually an indicator that a product isn't selling too well.
When it's in the bargain bin.
Well, it's not that it was in the bargain bin, it's just that nobody was buying it. Though they did do a sale afterwards where they had to get rid of a bunch of inventory because they did the buy 2 get 3 kind of deal. I ended up buying 5 boxes of the lime flavor.
I wonder if I can go to my local Target and get a free copy of Concord.
By the way, they had an entire roadmap for that game.
I simultaneously feel bad, but also not at the same time. Because I obviously know the devs have actually worked hard on it, and I don't like seeing anybody's work go to waste.
Well, that's the reason. Well, they're the only ones I feel bad for. I don't feel bad for Sony for canning the whole thing because, well, gee, thanks. All 8 years of hard work gone down the drain.
Meanwhile, the platformer that Sony barely pushed is getting widespread acclaim.
The problem with Concord is that it was released in an oversaturated market.
The $40 price point also didn't help either.
I mean, look
If you look at every other game that's a hero
look
shooter of any kind, it's free to play.
Exactly. I was just about to say. The biggest hero shooters that are available right now, the ones that are doing the most successfully, are indeed the ones that are free to play. Including one which also had a broken promise, and would have likely failed had it not been free to play.
Honestly, if Concord did something like that, where they actually had basically the thing that Blizzard canceled, then they might
have had a chance at actually succeeding.
Yeah.
But, nope.
It didn't even have the chance to get to that point, unfortunately. I know some people are blaming it on PEI, but I don't necessarily 100% believe that.
No, I'm just sitting here seeing, like, it's like Diablo gets and Overwatch don't get treated all that well with Study Gets Cut. Meanwhile, Warcraft is like gets treated the best of the three. Like, more often than not, when Blizzard says something's coming for Warcraft, it eventually shows up. Speaking of which, the general consensus for the latest expansion is that it's off to a really good start.
We gotta get these eggs in the basket, peeps.
Oh yeah, I gotta support my competitor.
No. Okay, we met the quota, we just gotta stay alive. That's all we need. Oh dear, and now we got an extra layer on top of that.
These taquitos are amazing.
The boys are back in town.
Wait, what does that have to do with taquitos?
I wasn't referring to those, I was referring to the fact that there's 3 kings active right now.
Oh. So I mentioned something like, wow, these taquitos are amazing, and then the boys are back in town. Like, oh, okay. Is that the taquito food?
Over here. Word into the path of the Ouroboros. You idiot, that's way too far away! Bloody heck! You gotta lure it into the path. Like that, see? I got you, Magus. Oh boy. No, too far, too far, too far! Ah, you idiot. Pay attention to where the Ouroboros is, guys! You had it in the path, but then you ruined it.
Are your teammates being dumb, Rock?
Well, the 2 randos that I'm stuck with. I'm playing with a friend though. He's making an effort.
You mean T?
No, he's not playing. I'm talking about maggots.
Yeah, I can't really play Switch Online anymore because my reliable way of getting Switch Online went away.
Oh, come on, come on.
I used to just buy like Switch Online via Amazon, but for whatever reason, earlier this year, Amazon put in a really stupid rule that you can't use gift cards to get other gift cards for other things, and that includes Switch Online.
Well, not only that, but they also, for whatever reason, delisted every single digital purchase that you could make for the Nintendo Switch platform. Nobody knows why.
So yeah, I have no way to play Switch Online now.
Are you actually? Well, that reminds me. T, do you plan on getting Mario Party Jamboree later on this year?
Maybe.
Because supposedly I read on the Nintendo website, if you buy that game, it comes with 2 months of online. So it's like a deal that comes with the game. I didn't even know about that until I just randomly looked on Nintendo's website, like specifically on the webpage for the game, and there's like an offer. If anyone who purchases the game, there's whether it's digitally or physically, there's going to be like a code you can scan and get 3 months of online for free, which is pretty cool. Like that's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a deal like that before. It's not sponsored by Nintendo, by the way.
By the way, did you hear that Nintendo's trying to start cracking down on gameplay?
What do you mean?
It's a long story, John.
What do you mean by gameplay, though? Like video?
Exactly what it says on the tin. Footage.
Oh, what? So they're going back to like claiming gameplay footage videos now?
I don't know all the specifics. I just heard about it recently. Although this could be a way of them trying to combat people who end up getting games earlier than they're supposed to. You know, like a store for whatever reason breaks street gauge.
It's like that a lot with Pokemon. Especially everyone wants to be the first to leak the decks out.
It happened to Smash too.
Some stores in Mexico ended up putting the game on store shelves 2 weeks in advance.
See, I agree with that for Nintendo claiming videos, because if it's not out yet, then it's technically breaking, like, I forget what...
some kind of embargo or whatever.
Yeah, let's break it. Yeah, I understand that. That I 100% agree with. But if the game's out already and everyone can play it, if you're showing footage of a game, that's basically free advertising.
I think the other thing that was attached to it is the fact that Nintendo does not like their music being re-uploaded. Yet they don't provide an easy way for us to listen to it either, so, yeah, how's that gonna work out for the program?
I mean, as much as I don't know, as much as I hate it, I kind of agree with it too. It's technically their music, whatever. I know, like, Sony does the same thing. There's, like, certain Twisted Metal tracks that we can't even use anymore. I mean, then, I know some Spyro tracks can also used to get claimed on my channel, but not so much anymore. It's hit or miss depending on if it's relevant. Seems like the music only gets claimed, though, if it's like 30 or more seconds without anything else interrupting it. So, like, if I have it in Mugen, for example, I've never gotten a claim in Mugen.
Well, that's usually because there's a bunch of stuff going on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Mugen, I got Pepsi Man on the Pepsi Man stage again. I don't know how, but that's twice now already.
Ooh, 10 extra now.
What's on the menu?
It's gonna be a bit lethal. Lethal company.
Oh, okay, that's who I was thinking.
Ah, there's too many fish in the way. Die, you little homewreckers. Go get back, you invasive species. You're not natural to this place. Go crawling back to where you came from.
Arkansas?
Oh boy.
I like how they always give chips and salsa with every purchase, but when I'm finished with my meal, I can never finish it. I'm already full.
Probably because we're supposed to guzzle the salsa.
I'm not that bad.
Like I said, you work.
Dude, like, you know, we all know that one guy that drinks the gravy boat at Thanksgiving, but I'm not one. I'm not that guy.
Oh, this is really ridiculous.
I'm trying to think of
Magus.
month with all the things coming out. So it's Legend of Zelda this month. Next month is Mario Party, and the following month is Mario and Luigi. Nintendo fans are eating good this year.
Of course, and later this month, the story expansion for Mortal Kombat 1 releases.
I still gotta wait until November for my personal most anticipated game.
What is that?
The Dragon Quest 3
Dragon
remake.
Quest not just the remake. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. In the same kind of style as Octopath Traveler.
HD, 2D, 4D, 1D, ACDC.
High definition, two-dimensional. The characters you see on screen use sprites, but everything else is rendered in a 3D environment.
Rap of the rapper. Actually, wait, no, I think those are technically models, but they're just flat models. Huh.
Yeah, those are models.
Okay, well, it's convincing.
There's no way you'd be able to bend sprites like that.
That's true.
Rapper's dad looks like he's about to kill me. The reason why this is so anticipated for me is because, for one thing, it's pretty big for the Dragon Quest series to get the HD 2D treatment. And on top of that, they announced this game 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Square Enix has a bad habit of doing that. They'll announce a game super early, and then it'll take a while before any new information comes out about it. Though, there was actually a very good reason for it this time. Because 2 months ago, during a Nintendo Direct back in June, they finally revealed more information about Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. And at the very end of the presentation, they revealed that it's not just Dragon Quest 3 that's getting a remake, but 1 and 2 as well.
So is it all in one package, or they just said it separately?
3 is going to
It
be...
really stands separately.
I was about to explore. That's not what Dragon Quest 3 is going to be its own standalone game, but Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are going to be released as a bundle.
Oh, okay.
What's interesting is that this is actually something Square Enix has done numerous times in the past with these 3, when it comes to remakes. Because Dragon Quest 3 and Dragon Quest 1 and 2 have gotten a few remakes in the past. First is Japan exclusive games on the Super Famicom. Then again on the Game Boy Color, where they did the same thing. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 were packaged as a single combo card, whereas 3 was its own standalone game. I think the only time they kind of broke from this was when they released the mobile versions. Though it is worth pointing out that those versions were based on the more recent remakes, with the exception of Dragon Quest 3, which for whatever reason omitted content. Such as the Treasures and Trapdoors minigame, which was first introduced in the Super Famicom version and retained in the Game Boy Color remake, along with both 2 bonus dungeons and the monster medals that were introduced in the Game Boy Color remake of Dragon Quest 3. As far as I can tell, the remakes for 1 and 2 are the exact same on Game Boy Color as they are on the mobile version.
How is something on the Game Boy Color but not the mobile version? That's so backwards.
I mean, I think the reason why is because of the fact that the remake for Dragon Quest 3 on the mobile version was based largely on the Super Famicom version, which didn't have all that bonus content. But
That's fair.
though, at the same time, what's odd is that there's kind of a bit of an odd hodgepodge.
I like that word.
Because they actually did take some stuff from the Game Boy Color remake that wasn't in the Super Famicom version and added it into the mobile version despite cutting up everything else that was exclusive to that. The Game Boy Color version of 3 made a few balancing tweaks that were retained in the mobile version that were not present in the Super Famicom version. So it's like they just pick and chose what they want.
That almost sounds like a deadline issue. Like they only had so much time to like take the most important things from that version.
Or something. I honestly don't know. What's odd is that they also did mobile phone versions of Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6. And those were just more or less ports of the DS versions and without any content sacrifices. In fact, they actually made some balancing changes to make the experiences a little more smooth. Heck, in Dragon Quest 4 on mobile, they actually added in a feature that was cut from the international version, the party chat. For whatever reason, the Nintendo DS version of Dragon Quest 4 originally omitted it. And this cut out more than 60% of the dialogue from the game in total. Fortunately, for Dragon Quest 5 and 6's remakes on the DS, Square Enix listened to fan outcry and decided to not remove them from the international versions. Though, unfortunately, this also means that if you want the definitive version of Dragon Quest 4, your best bet is to go with the mobile phone version of Dragon Quest 4, which requires you to use terrible touchscreen controls. That steelhead killed me right as I launched the Booyah Bomb, that it didn't get to go on. Well, we're not gonna make it through this. Oh, well, that sucked. Yeah, probably couldn't hurt to do that. The only thing that I wonder is if the HD 2D version of Dragon Quest 3 will have all the remake exclusive content, or if it's just gonna cut all of it out. Because it's the only game in the entire series that has gotten more than that has gotten multiple remakes and where one version removed content. None of the other games have had this problem. Well, not unless you count Dragon Quest 8, but that game is in a weird position. Even though it does have an official mobile version, it was based on the PS2 original. And there's debatably a much better remake that's available on the 3DS. One which retains all the PS2 content, but also expands upon it. Including making...
Hey all, Jeffrey here.
Oh, and by the way, John, my name dropped yesterday. And I think you should strap it.
Probably. By the way, Rog, what's with the outfits? Like, the outfits are much more blackish.
That was a bonus, and that was a bonus costume they added in with they added in.
Hey, Simona.
It's a great, and it's a special edition Briscoe slop suit.
Hey, Simona, what do you think of this Quan Chi palette?
Sorry, I switched screens as soon as you said that.
Oh.
It's a Quan Chi palette.
I like the gold.
The gold is pretty gold. You're alright about that.
Holy shit, it's complete chaos.
Yeah, it is, Jeffrey. You should have seen it earlier.
You're just seeing what earlier?
How chaotic it was getting earlier.
Ah.
Playing Big Rock.
How chaotic was it getting earlier?
We were nearly getting wiped left and right. The game's spamming the most annoying bosses to deal with in Salmon Run. Like three flyfish, 3 stingers, all at once.
Oh, you just got Sander Briscoe Blaster.
Blast me, Chris.
I guess. Watch your feet. Maws will come out. Oh boy, we got a big shot. 2 of them? Oh, crud. Oh,
Insert expansion joke here.
3? What the heck? The game is already throwing 3 of them at us. That's not normal.
Well, now's your chance to be a big shot, Rock.
Oh, crap. Stinger.
Do you think if the residents weren't evil, they would just be called residents?
Well, over in Japan, Resident Evil was actually called Biohazard, so would it just be Bio or would it be Hazard?
Yes.
Do you think if the residents weren't evil, Leon would just be a normal dude?
Oh, wait.
If the hill wasn't silent, would it just be a hill?
Ral has joined the voice chat.
If the hill isn't silent, then what is it, Rock?
It's a hill.
I was
No.
thinking English.
It's
I was-
a
It's
loud
just a
hill.
No, it's just a regular hill.
Rock, you see, when it's the opposite of silent.
Wait, what's going on?
Big run.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's the opposite of residence?
Private property.
Private property evil.
Geo-chan!
It's
Oh,
not
by the way,
called
Ral,
private
Boy,
property.
it's a gimmick wave.
Rog is also live, so, you know, let's try not to get him canceled.
Mothership.
Oh, you are? Are you winning?
Are you
For
winning, son?
yourself.
Yes. Holy shit, that bucket's like destroying people.
It looks like you're doing pretty good, I think.
Well, the wave just started.
This is
Well,
a
see,
buck.
look, your quota's going up. Rock, you're already so good at Lethal Company.
We are the company. Lethal Company.
Ah, yes. They come.
No!
Second coming. I hate to break it to you, but that already happened.
Yeah, I did that like 15 minutes ago.
What? Who really died that day?
Luigi.
Back.
Luigi, who really died on that day, Luigi?
Oh no. Well, I leave for like 5 minutes. I come back and the chat double.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'll make that.
Guys, it's Star.
Go Star!
It's brutal, man.
Star cameo in Rock's stream.
You ready for later, Star?
Oh yes.
Get that
Keep
thing
in mind,
over there.
it's gonna be base Lethal Company.
Yeah, in that case, I feel like the way we should do it, we should just have 2 different squads and just kind of switch people around.
I thought you were about to say it's based Lethal Company.
Yeah, I thought that for a split second too. I'm like, nah, there's no way.
Actually, should we include the Cellbot Factory, or should we just go completely base game?
Oh, wait, include the what?
The Cellbot Factory.
Ah.
Yeah, because T likes that.
If you guys gonna do modded Lethal Company, then yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Same.
Try to mod that game. It's the most frustrated thing I've ever experienced.
Because when we tried to do Lethal Company last time with mods, Rao, it was straight up unplayable for Rao, and we tried everything we could. He just could not get it to work.
Yep. And my mod menu just ends up breaking for me.
I guess you just have to be built different. I don't know what to tell you.
It's like it's like they get good. I'm sorry.
I'm built like a
Hey, Mom.
3x3.
Y'all about to go get food?
3x3.
Mayonnaise?
Boy is building
Alrighty.
a Lego piece.
Yeah, I'd say probably we should just have 2 different people host and then just swap people around from time to time.
Like gimmick wave right out the bat. Oh, dear, what's it gonna be?
So I guess it'd be actually then in that case it'd be similar to Uno then, kind of how we do Uno.
You have Uno.
You have Uno. I
have
don't
no
have Uno. You fucking dick.
You have no ooh.
The thing that's so great about that is the fact that that Dracula is legitimately trying to help him, but Richter is gaslighting the fuck out of him, just saying that he does not have Uno. like Dracula is actually trying to help him. Like that's what's so crazy about that.
How can you not tell when someone has Uno?
Richter was just he had confirmation bias apparently. I don't know.
By the way, Star, did you hear that Castlevania is now a part of Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, I've seen Drac as the killer.
Wait, Dracula?
Yeah, Castlevania's version of
Castlevania
Dracula
Dracula
is in Dead by Daylight as a killer.
Hey, Star, I got something to show you.
Oh yeah.
I don't have, it's just 3 cards stuck together.
So it's Trace.
UNO.
Alright, Star, this is for you.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say Samama was very satisfied with this trailer.
Come on, let's get this over.
Oh, is this the next character pack?
Yeah, this is chaos. This is the next expansion.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the Iraq?
I think so.
And yeah, and this is the next one on the list.
Yes, I have one.
Rock, watch out.
Titan Havoc.
Yep.
It looks them all with their purple.
Ooh. Purpling.
Yeah. Purple, yeah.
Yeah, super so sad.
Wait, why are you?
Yeah, and Chameleon gets dialogue in the story mode for the expansion.
Yeah, that's neat because you never really heard they never had any dialogue relation to Chameleon.
Why are you spraying bug spray on your Xbox 360? That's not how you play games.
That kind of raid. It's like, unless your Xbox is a wasp, you should not be doing that.
And watch this.
Supposedly it had cockroaches.
Just not walks away.
And glad.
Great job, Sub-Zero.
Speaking of Microsoft being a loss, I'm glad that Tango Softworks is able to continue, or Tango Gameworks, whatever it's called. They're the studio that made Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, I heard about that. They actually are back in it again.
They were acquired by the publisher of PUBG.
Oh yeah,
the publisher, not the developer.
I really want to talk about something right now, but I'm gonna save it for later.
He wants to talk about how he broke up with his ex.
By the way, that X-ray is cool.
Joke's on you. I never had one.
Yeah, you only had a bunch of Ys.
A bunch of Ys, a bunch of Us.
And fatality.
He's been with nobody but himself.
Yep. Oh goodness. Oh my god. It's space!
Well, I was gonna say it's like something that has caught my attention and something
that's pretty awesome.
A bit
fatality.
unbelievable.
That's like that reminds me of like Injustice.
Again?
Yes.
Like that is something you would see in Injustice, like that type of fatality.
Like,
by the way,
like Samama.
Rhino.
Ikokano Avocado apparently recorded a bunch of videos while he was still morbidly obese.
Yep.
And pretended that they were actually fairly recent recordings. And in the background, he was actually losing a ton of weight, and now he's skinny again.
Yeah, he's skinny as hell, man.
If this is actually true, that is like a 5D chess play.
Oh, it absolutely is.
But when
the man did a fucking anime plot twist on us.
The thing is, though, when I saw the thumbnail for that video, it looked like he was like almost bald.
Well, yeah, he shaved his head.
Yeah, he shaved his head.
Why would he do that, though?
Man, he's skinnier than I am now.
Maybe to make himself look a little bit.
He's not skinnier than me, Jum, so there's that.
Try to make himself
But I gained 3
Star,
pounds.
you're not thin as a twig.
No, I'm as thin as probably 2 twigs.
He did that to make himself feel a little bit more balanced.
Definitely.
We're now officially living in the Bizarro timeline.
Yeah, this is the Bizarro timeline.
Oh boy, we've got to triumvirate.
Yeah, I think the strategy for Lethal though, I think is just to kind of split into 2 squads.
And we'll just play at the same time.
Yeah, and then we should definitely switch people out though after a bit just to get like more team experience.
Star. The boys are back in town.
Oh, nice.
The boys are back here.
We gotta triumvirate. Uh-oh. Wait, where is it?
Ouch.
It's what I do. I see it on.
No, not the dreaded ass.
Big Chungus.
Chungus,
big
Chungus.
What's already got sit on you?
The Chungus Among Us.
That fight chomp.
I thought that said something else.
Get him, kill him, dead.
I can't see. There's too much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wow.
Bite that fish.
Yep. Hit him right in his
Ouroboros down.
Yo, check
Yeah.
this, buddy. Check this out. I shared a clip on. I shared a YouTube clip where I shared a YouTube clip where I appear as a cameo in a VHS video that I had with a friend of mine, and I just like I was
really
breathing
not do
so
that,
hard
boy.
that I almost ran out of air.
Oh, so that's where you're out. Oh, I can see why. You fucking laugh.
I was actually dying of laugh.
I was so hyper-focused on trying to lure the Megalodontia into the path of the Ouroboros that I didn't realize the Kohozuna had to sit on me. By the time I realized, it was too late.
Yep, it's like, here, have a seat.
You wanna know something interesting I learned about the lethal randomizer?
Oh, what'd you find out?
It's naturally random.
Most custom moons, assuming that they haven't been updated in a while, like Cellbot Factory.
Yep.
Usually don't show up in any of the tables.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, you are able to get, at the very least, the scrap table for a Cellbot Factory.
Huh.
I think I've gotten inside the Cellbot Factory too. But I've never gotten anything to spawn outside on that using the randomizer. Because the outside consists entirely nothing but dogs and leviathans.
Oh boy, that sounds...
Which was leviathans, which was fucking weird because most of the ground in that was fucking metal.
Yeah, so, yeah, nice. Wow, they're not just earth leviathans, now they're metal leviathans.
They're steel leviathans.
By the way, speaking of randomizers, Star, did you know that the N64 version of Resident Evil 2 actually has a randomizer mode?
Yeah, I think it's a range mode, right?
I think so. I don't remember what it was called specifically.
Yeah, I know the first 2 games had something like that.
Well, actually, no. This one is an actual randomizer.
Oh, okay.
Not everything is the key items are not randomized, but basically anything that's a basic pickup is randomized.
Is random.
The amounts, the location, like you can find herbs in drawers just sticking out.
Oh, that's funny.
So in a way, it's not a true randomizer, but it's the closest thing to an official randomizer.
To an actual official. Yeah.
Also, you can wind up with some really ridiculous amounts of ammunition for like some of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, see, that's the fun about that, where like you would never see that in the base game, but because it's randomized, like, hey, this even happen.
Oh, hey!
Welcome.
Have you guys ever tried the Pokemon Emerald randomizer before?
I've only done gold randomizer.
Emerald goes to a whole new level of randomizer.
Imagine one of these days we actually
Instead of randomizing whoever Pokemon are,
We are big company.
and the items,
no
it
map.
randomizes the Pokemon's abilities, movesets, and colors too.
So Mama, how about
No thanks.
map randomizer? Map randomizer. So if you go into like the first mark, you go into the same room with Kyogre. Yeah, maybe we'll do race.
Right? It doesn't
Yeah, they do
sound
race.
interesting.
I think
I think
it
the
is.
game would be unwinnable at that point.
Yeah, even when I play Wind Waker, randomizer, I usually don't do that. Where like if you go into like a cave, you'll end up in another. I always keep that stuff vanilla.
That kind of randomizer is more fun to watch than play.
I mean,
Which
if you
means
catch the
that nobody
Kyogre.
But
That means that nobody likes playing it, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I randomize everything in Wind Waker except for the entrances of things. I even randomize keys, dungeon maps, compasses, and all that as well.
Are there fail-safes in place during those kinds of things to prevent you from being
They are. It's always within logic. Anytime you like do it that way, like the game is set up to always be than logic.
Well, that's good at the very least.
Yeah, which is why it's nice. Like, I don't have to, because that was one thing that kind of turned me off initially, but once there was that failsafe in place where it's always built to have some sort of logic to it, then yeah, that made it a lot better.
That means I don't have to go all the way to the end of the game to proceed past the first town.
Exactly.
When you spawn in the Wind Raging randomizer, it doesn't just spawn in like a randomizer.
Yep, you can turn that off, but I have it turned on just because you already start off with the Ballad of Gales anyway, so you can just warp to like different places.
What happened?
I'm just checking one of my investments. Oh, you're supposed to get an email for that.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm doing money manipulation. It's called stocks. Stonks. I'm checking my stonks.
Jum is in the chat right now. Do I have to summon him?
Wait, what?
It's like Hobbit Hui.
The only reason I refer to Jum is because he's a former gambling man.
Well, I don't think $20 on scratchers per week would qualify gambling.
I can't do that. That actually makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about doing that.
Bro, I could have bought something else with that money.
I mean,
Like,
if you can control yourself, that's fine. You obviously don't have the urge to spend your entire check on it like I did.
Like, for example, if I was spending $20 on gambling, I bought a Donald plush.
Out of curiosity,
What was that actually?
Bolt, out of curiosity, how long have you been doing
I think it was
for?
23, so it was a little over.
I mean, I have a full-time job, so quite a bit.
Bolt, just answer the question honestly. When did you
smaller
start?
one I bought was
what year?
Maybe 2022. Back then I was at 10. Only did 10 a week.
And when did you shift to 20?
Once I got a full-time job, since it gives like 1,000 every. May.
Well, you haven't wasted as much money as I thought, but even still.
I'm not Rock.
No,
You see?
Bolt. I'm just saying, it accumulates over time.
I mean, any purchase does by that logic.
Yeah,
like monthly subscriptions you don't need.
Yeah, but you're spending on a lot of units.
But hey, if I
What? Are you gonna say you're gonna spend like thousands of dollars on commissions now?
I mean, would you rather me do that?
At least you're getting something out of it besides a useless piece of paper.
Here's $60. Draw Donald.
Jum does have a valid point there.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I used to be the same thing. I don't even know if I want to admit how much I've spent in total in my life, but like looking back at it, like seeing the big picture, and it just makes me feel better that I'm like 6 years sober now. But like, it's one of the. That's basically what happened to me, is that it started off as like, okay, X amount a week, but then it escalates to 20, then 40, and then next thing you know, like, the one thing I probably think that really hurt me was winning $2,000. Because that gives you the false sense of security that it can happen more often. And next thing you know, you're like spending over $10,000 in a few years, like I did.
I also only spend $20 because Slender Man won't kill me. Because you know the whole Slender Man thing, $20.
Yeah, just know your limits, but also just beware if you do win, because it can have a very huge side effect.
That's really all I was trying to warn you against.
Rock, I may be the infamous Cali simp, but that doesn't mean I'm stupid. I know these kind of things.
Bolt.
I used to think I was smart too.
Just because you're not stupid doesn't mean that it can't happen to you. That's what I said. That's what I said before I got scammed back in late 2020.
Wait, you got scammed?
Yeah,
I temporarily lost access to my Steam account.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I have been scammed before. I mean, because here's the thing: I spent $30 on a Soul Silver cartridge for the DS, Only to find out it was fake. Fake as in.
That's different. That's different from getting your one of your online accounts compromised.
The only times I can remember getting scammed are the last 3 sex toys I bought.
Yeah, at least it was. I mean, that might have been fake, but at least it wasn't a real copy of Sonic Chronicles.
And even then, I still got value out of them for a while. I just got bored of them.
Again, what?
So I guess in a sense you could say he got cucked.
Yeah, kinda.
The current tally is 853,516,405 golden eggs.
I should go. Yeah, I should get
If
back
I was
on
an
it.
egg, I'd eat 4 dozen lads every morning to help me get large.
Hey, Joe.
But yeah, I'm just saying both.
This has...
If you do know your limits, then that's perfectly fine. But don't ever claim that just because you're not stupid that it can't happen to you, because it absolutely can if you are not 100% careful and keep yourself in check. It can happen. It can happen to anybody.
And then Pokemon Go earlier didn't help either, just because like you get into a kind of a depressive state, and you're like, oh, I guess this is better than gambling it away, and then you're wasting your money on something else stupid that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can. As a witness to things that Jum went through, I could definitely attest to that.
Oh, yeah, I noticed there was a big sign in here too.
Well, I would like honestly nobody. Yeah, I don't think I didn't meet any of you. Yeah, I think I met all of you guys after I stopped the whole gambling thing. Oh, maybe not T necessarily.
No, I think just me, T, and then I think maybe Rock as well.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, but I never really.
I don't remember when I first met Jum. It wasn't. All I remember is that it wasn't too long after I met Star.
So yeah, that would have been.
And this was back in the Skype days, mind you.
Yeah, so this would have been during the time still.
I remember. I do remember the first of the squad that I met was Star.
Yeah, maybe I was still a gamble addict back then. I just kept it hidden.
I think it was
like that side of me.
I think I was the only one they would have known about.
I'm trying to remember the order because I know Star was first. I think. I don't remember.
That's okay.
Okay. Let me just put it like this.
That was like a decade ago, T, so I don't expect you to.
I will always...
freaking Lord!
What?
2014.
Yeah.
What happened?
Wait, what did you say?
I've known these guys for like Star, Rock, Jum. I've known these guys for a decade.
Yep, 10 years ago, baby, 2014.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, well, yeah,
you and I meet back in 2014 through Skype.
Oh, by the way, you want to know what turned 10 today?
What else has turned 10 today?
What?
My life.
Who let the chomps out?
What?
What?
Jeffrey?
What?
Jeffrey?
It's a joke.
I can believe that.
If that's true, evict him from the chat immediately.
Jeffrey has been 10 years old this whole time.
Wait,
oh my god, he's way too young for this chat. Get him out of here.
That episode is now 10?
That means I'm literally going to prison.
I saw that when that was new.
It's like, I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
I'm going to literally be murdered.
I saw that episode when it was brand new. What the heck?
Don't worry, Small. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Of course, I have not seen anything SMT4 related since the Puzzle Vision movie.
Some
Apparently,
really gay things to me, and then you realize that I was actually 10 years old the whole time.
Jesus Christ, really weird things to me.
Because apparently, Krek and Ultimate are both saying that today's episode was actually good.
That's like the reverse of a sting operation.
I'm just like,
what?
Instead of tricking an awful, horrible person and thinking you're a child, it's the reverse.
Oh,
you're
John,
you're trying to trick a normal, nice guy into a.
Did you see my recent thumbnail?
Well,
no, I didn't even get
horrible bad things.
Well, it's been 2 hours, so.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done.
Some of you would be smarter after a lobotomy, according to this guy.
All right, guys, you hear him? Hold still. I'm gonna lobotomize you all.
Jeffrey, I think they're referring to you.
Okay, but if I will put all right. For what it's worth, I save like $250 a paycheck at minimum.
I'm just saying it. Don't think you're invincible. That's all I'm telling you. Just be 1,000% careful. Don't don't have the mentality that it won't happen to you, because it absolutely can if you aren't careful. That's all I'm trying to say, Bold.
I mean, I literally put 1,000% into anything. You can only put 100.
Oh, shut up, Sam.
I mean, you're talking to the guy who had a hernia and COVID and open heart surgery, so I know I'm not invincible. Nor do I claim.
Wait, what?
Nor do I think
open heart surgery? What?
2018. I've mentioned this before, Raul.
Even I remember that. I vaguely remember something someone mentioning open heart surgery.
Before it gets too late, it's been 2 hours. I fulfilled the quota for my streaming thing, and T is going to be starting his stream in less than half an hour, so we'd probably better prepare for that. Because I don't like cross-contaminating unless we're, well, playing the exact same thing. So, thank you for attending today. I will do this one more time tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll reach Executive VP 999. I did it during the big run, so I'll probably do it again here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to crawl into a hole.
So, Star, is it this one where he's skateboarding at the beach?
Yeah, he's skateboarding at the beach.
See you next time, peeps. And we'll see you in T's stream in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's this. I
dun, dun, dun.
Soda can.